Somebody made a fake page to send us advice.
That's interesting.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, Mike's hot.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome back to You Doing the Most.
Yeah, how you hoes doing? Well, not in front of me.
Whoa,
I'm talking about
really?
the hoes that we be telling. I'm talking about the hoes that we be telling. That was kind of rude. I apologize.
I'm cracking up. Now we the hoes.
I was talking about the listeners. But
Whoa, we're going to talk about some hoes later in the show, but...
I'm like, damn, what are we saying pre-production that got you bad? How you hoes doing?
What you done heard? What's been going on?
Well, since you asked, no, I'm playing.
Listen.
But no, let's check in. I'll go first. I've been great. My week has been good. I'm kind of a little bit, not irritated, but I have to move this over there. So it's just the thought of having to take down this damn green wall. So, but it's exciting because I get to work on what I'm going to do to this room. So I'm excited about that. But
why are you moving it?
Because the dream is for the studio to not be at my house at all.
Yeah,
like I want to open up my own studio.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to do what I want to do to this room. So I need this space for what I want to do to this space.
Heard that.
And that space is small enough for even if, I don't know, because I go back and forth in my head, like,
That's
want?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
What?
do you have to move this over there, or can you do that room the same
No,
as this one?
this room is bigger.
Got you.
That room is smaller by like 2 feet one way and like 3 feet the other way. That room is way smaller. What I'm gonna do, I need this space.
Got you.
But I do go back and forth in my head whether I want our space to go to the studio or if it would just forever live in my house. I know that's kind of selfish though, because it's like the studio will be open to the public, but nobody will be able to use our
space.
Yeah, they won't be able to use our look at all. Like, no. Yeah. Like, I hate that sometimes, like when I watch different podcasts and stuff, like I be knowing what studio they in. Like, oh, they had such and such, or they had such and such.
I used to be able
Like,
to pick up on that too.
yeah, like everybody that records that full court pump studio,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they have full court, oh, they have Wheezy studio, oh, they did it just because of the background, all that stuff.
Yeah,
nobody will ever be able to use this if it does go to the studio.
Yeah.
Even when we change it, they won't be able to use that look at all. It will only always be plus. Which why, like, I'll be like, maybe I'll just keep it in my house so I will be able to. I don't know. I'll go back. And
I like
forth.
that though, Cinnamon. People ask me, like the other podcasters, they always ask me like, oh, where do you and Cinnamon record? I'm like, oh, we record in our house.
Yeah.
And they always think this is a studio. I actually had somebody ask if they can record. I was like, I don't think Cinnamon wants y'all in her house.
No.
I said it just like that. I was like, I don't think so.
No. When I do get my studio, that'll be the place for people to record and all this stuff. And like, I have my whole media company, all that stuff. That's when it'll be like time to
do you know what it's gonna be called?
Yeah, I have like the name, the image, everything. But I'll be ready, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of the year. My dream is to open up my studio for my birthday. I know it's a stretch, but because it's kind of like fast.
I think you can do it, man. I think you can do it. Like,
it's a lot.
You've proven, as long as we've been friends, you've proven to me, like, I don't want to say the impossible is possible, but because you're going to make a way. But just me seeing you as my friend, I know you're going to make a way for that to happen.
Yeah, so I'm just excited about that. I am excited about what I'm going to do to this room just because, I'm just excited. I'm excited. I've just been focused. I've been locked in. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's fly. I already know it's going to be dope.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I guess really I'm trying to gear up and get closer to, I say my housewarming is going to be June 29th, but in my mind, I think it may have to get pushed back because what I want to do to my backyard and how much it's going to cost. Like, I've gotten quotes as high as $40,000. The lowest one I got is like $18,000. So it's like, I don't know. And that's like, I don't want to have a housewarming without my house being right. For the most part. I understand everything won't be super perfect, but I want like the bulk of it to be like done.
Heard that.
So just get ready for that. What you been up to?
Well, so I'm about to move, but it's not really like an upgrade because I'm about to do something financially responsible and have a roommate.
That's an upgrade to me.
You think so?
Anything that's gonna put you in a better financial place to me is an upgrade.
I appreciate that
Yes.
because I was thinking, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh my God, I'm 30 and I'm about to have a roommate, or mates, you know, and I'm just like, man, I feel like that's taking a step back because I got friends like you buying a house, and I got friends like my sister, or, you know, people are doing things that's like, I feel like taking them to the next chapter of their lives. And I feel like this chapter is taking me like back a couple of pages.
I definitely want to look at it like that. To me, I don't think it's taking you back any pages, because the thing is it's setting you up to be more 5 steps ahead whenever that comes. And to me, as a roommate, I mean, looking at something as a roommate, it doesn't, I don't know, I guess I don't look at it as an age thing as far as a finance thing. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't at all look at what you about to do, and especially the way you work and how you live. You ain't never home no fucking way. Yeah, so why pay all this fucking rent? Why pay all this rent by myself at a space where I'm barely even fucking at? Yeah. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, so, I think what you're doing is very smart.
Yeah, I just, you know,
and you don't got kids. It's not like you married. It's not like you got all this other shit that's gonna be a reason to. Because to me, I think not the only reason why, but it'd just be like if you had a kid. Yeah, I'd be like, okay, well, is it a little boy? Is it a little girl who gonna be your roommate? Stuff like that. But you don't have no kids. I tell people all the time, if I lived in the same city as my parents and I did not have children, I would have never moved out. Yeah, ever.
No, yeah. I'm happy about it because the friends I have right now, and I feel like your friends, the people you have around you, whoa, do you see that? Jesus, I'm sorry.
It's a fly in here, y'all.
Yeah, that was huge.
It's stressing everybody out.
Woo, that thing is googly moogly. Okay, sorry, y'all, but I feel like the people I have around me are making me want to hold myself accountable to my financial goals and my long-term goals. And, you know, Cinnamon's biggest dream is to have her own studio company. Mine, I have 2. I want a restaurant and I want to be a writer. I want to be Issa Rae. So those are the things. If I have to take away my space just to, you know, save some money and start putting those things away, then I think it's a fair trade.
It definitely is. You're always exactly where you need to be. You know what I mean? Don't let like other people's, you know, mentalities or social media or just like how you feel you should, or where you feel like you should be in the moment right now, dictate the place that you're putting yourself in so you can grow. Nah, I mean, you always got to put yourself in some type of soil and let life or God water you so you can come out to be better.
100%. And you also have to, when you set your goals, like, oh, I want to have my own restaurant, you got to be in your mental thinking of everything that makes sense. Of course, you're doing the work as far as research. Your research is extensive as far as your background go in this space and all that, and opening restaurants and all different types of things. You have that. But now it's like, okay, financially, how I'm move right to make sure my finances is right. Like, I just had this conversation the other day. Yeah. Like, a lot of times people be like, oh, well, when I go out, I don't pay for nothing. But then you gas, parking, it's all types of stuff that little shit that go into it.
You know, anything could happen. You know?
Yeah, it's the little stuff that go into it that you start putting back them $50 you paying just to dry go out. The end of the month in the 6 months, you be like, damn, I ain't know.
I actually spent a penny. Did y'all see how that fly hit that light?
I am done with your ass in this fly.
And like you can hear it. Y'all the viewers and the listeners are probably gonna be able to hear it. Like, it was loud. I'm scared. That fly got teeth or something in there.
I am done. How you doing, Remy?
Oh, man.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I wasn't finished.
Salute.
Sorry.
Hold on, just one more thing.
Go ahead.
As I'm getting ready for this move, I had a pack party.
Okay, yay.
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about that.
I had it, and it went great.
It was fun.
How was it?
It was so good. Like, and you know what was my favorite part? My friends were there, Cinnamon was there, and I had things in my closet that I was like, ooh, Cinnamon, ooh, Melody, or ooh. Like, I'm like, you take this, because that was probably my favorite part. And all the things that I didn't give to my friends, I'm taking it to the women's shelter for like domestic abuse victims, so they can start over with some good clothes and not no Salvation Army clothes.
That's dope.
Yeah, the pack party was super, super dope. It was a lot of fun. It was like all the right people that needed to be there was there. I don't know, it was a really, really good time. And I think what you're doing with the clothes that you don't end up keeping, I think is even bigger, because you have a lot of stuff that is like super, super great quality. Like, it's not like she like, oh, here, this is what I think about you. Oh, this is an old dress I wore back in there. Like, this girl has like clothes with the tags on it still, like brand new, like shit that's still lit. It's not like it's nothing like bad or bad quality. So I think that's super, super dope.
That's dope. I've never heard of a pack party. I think that's a fun way to be like, hey, come help me move.
Yeah, I encourage everybody that's like a clothing hoarder like I am, because retail therapy before I went to real therapy was my therapy for real. So I think everybody should do that, and then you get to see what you get to remember what you have. I'm going through stuff and I'm like, oh, I remember when I wore this. I did some dumb shit in this. You know,
she got this dress that it had a story, and I got it now. I can't wait to wear it. I'm gonna wear it one day. I ain't even gonna tell her like, oh, what you wearing? I'm like, oh, I'm wearing nothing. As I'm getting ready, I'm gonna put that damn dress on. I'm gonna have her have a whole memory.
Because I'm telling you, I was giving everybody what I was like, yes, you get a dress, you get a set, you get the plaid, you get the polka dots.
Oh, I came up on the plaids. I'm gonna plaid y'all to death one of these weekends. It's gonna be a plaid funny. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gonna fuck them up with the plaid. I got some really nice stuff. It was fun. It was a whole lot of fun.
That's all I remember. I just want to tell the viewers about the pack party.
You had to. I forgot all about it. You had to. You had to. That was fun.
That's lit. Yeah, my week has just been filled with a whole lot of work. You know what I mean? March Madness, and I work at a sports bar, and so it's been
You don't
crazy.
even want to see a chicken wing, huh?
Man.
Tonight is going to be crazy. The biggest games is tonight.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not working.
The girls play tonight.
I'm not at work.
Well, they've been talking about that Caitlyn girl. Boy, they trying to send her some money to be in the big three.
Who the girls?
Caitlyn, the girl that
Ice
played
Cube.
for.
I forget who she played for.
What college is that? UConn or it's one of them white schools.
It is a white school, but Ice Cube offered her, I think, like $5 million.
Oh yeah, to play for his league.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Bro, she better take that because WNBA.
She ain't gonna get it there.
I was telling somebody at work, because they was like, "Why do you think WNBA is not as popular?" I said, "It's boring.
Yeah,
it's boring."
But I think now once all of those girls, they class, when they all get to the WNBA, I think people gonna be. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna get $5 million, but I do think it's gonna be a little bit different because I've never heard female March Madness be talked about like this.
It's because it's college
crazy.
and you got. I hope I don't offend nobody, but you got ghetto ass LSU,
I love
and
them.
you got whatever school Caitlyn at,
right?
And they killing it.
But imagine once all these girls done and they graduate and they go to the league, because they gonna go to the league, all of them.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
You don't think they gonna watch Angel Reese?
Don't nobody want to watch that. Them girls not dunking. Like, people like the college one because it's always some drama behind it. You know what I'm saying? They in college, but when they get to the league, ain't nobody gonna want to watch that. Don't nobody. Let me tell you, there's no sex. I'm sorry, there's no sex appeal. There's like maybe 4 or 5 good-looking women's basketball players. People used to remember that girl Skylar Diggins.
Yeah, Skylar Diggins.
People liked her not because she was just the best at basketball.
It's 'cause she was very pretty.
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
But
what about Brittany though? Ain't nothing about girl cute.
I mean, we ain't gonna do that.
Griner?
Yeah. Brittany Griner is definitely she's not a man.
But they love her.
She definitely like.
I'm about to get canceled. But she is.
She puts on for a specific demographic.
She's masculine.
But they loved her, is what I'm saying. So I think the thing is with this.
Who wouldn't love a 6'7" woman?
I think the thing with the difference between now with female basketball, and I think the WNBA can do it now, is because it's not just one person. I feel like it's always only been one person. Like Skylar Diggins, it was only just her. Yeah. Like when it was Brittany Griner, it was just her. Like it was never like a bunch of fucking people. Like we watching Angel Reese, we watching that Caitlyn girl, we watching what's FloJo, whatever.
Yeah, Flau'jae.
Yeah. We watching all these other bitches. Like I can't
need
even
some
name
more
you.
People.
I can't even name you 3 people in the WNBA.
You hear me? I need some more people.
That's the craziest part, is I can't even name 3 people in the WNBA.
I need some more players. That's not enough.
I mean, well, it's like female rappers. We've been hearing a lot more about WNBA players these days than we have ever heard in our lives. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna grow. And
I mean, I'm gonna say the Kaylin girl, she just good. And let me tell you, it's just like, here I'm going to get canceled, but it's okay. It's like when white people rap, you know?
Okay.
Like when you're a white person and you're good at rapping, you gonna go places.
Yeah.
When you're a white person and you good at basketball, you're gonna go places.
I do think she should take the $5 million because she's not gonna get $5 million out the WNBA.
Yeah, salute to Ice Cube and the Big Three.
Yeah, for sure.
Then I mean.
Okay, before we get, as we get into the first topic, the first topic is going to be about the Baltimore Key Bridge. Wow.
Such a crazy situation that happened at such a random time.
Yeah, like, it's so crazy how many times I watched the video when it first came out. Like, first of all, rest in peace to the people that lost their lives, and prayers to all the families
that were affected by it.
Super, super sad. Crazy. I did not live in Baltimore, but I lived in the area, and we would go to Baltimore almost every other day, me and my ex. And yeah, of course I've seen the Key Bridge, been on it. Not as often just because it wasn't in our route, but I've been on there like at least 5 times.
Have you ever been to a club in Baltimore?
Yes, we stayed outside.
So back in the day, they used to have like Baltimore like club music.
Yeah,
that I used to.
They still do. It's not a back in the day.
Ain't that like go-go music?
Go-go music.
Go-go.
Yeah.
I to this day still want to go to a Baltimore club.
I can't stand it.
You know, there was a song that was like "Bounce and Break Your Back." Bounce and break your back. And I just be like, I cannot wait to go to Baltimore.
Yeah,
and just go to the club.
Yeah, we stayed in the club, but we was that couple. Like, we was fun. Like, we'd be at the strip club, we'd be at the regular club. But yeah, I actually really, really enjoyed my time in that area. I love the food. The food amazing. The people was really nice, but
what is Baltimore? What food do you remember? Like
seafood, crab cakes. Like they crab cakes is crazy. They seafood is crazy because they like
right by the water.
Yeah, like they have some of the best. It's unmatched. They seafood is next level. But they also have like southern food. Like just
look, how far is Baltimore from New York?
Huh?
Look, how far is Baltimore from New York?
Like 4 hours, 5 hours, I think. Too damn far.
That's too far.
You
can make a trip.
I ain't taking no trip on a trip. Bitch, no.
That is a trip on a trip.
But back to the bridge. I watched the video so many times because at first I thought like I saw it because I feel like I watched it like as soon as it happened. Yeah. And it was like it was just like one video at the time. And the angle of the video made it seem like the boat, the stuff on the boat was too high. And it looked like it hit the top of it. It didn't look like it hit one of the pillars until like later on as the night kept going on. Yeah, it was other angles and different stuff from the actual boat, but
it didn't even seem real when I first seen it. Like it looked like I was like, is this a demolition? Like, are they doing this on purpose?
I just think it's crazy because they called for a mayday before the boat even came because the boat was having issues and it was having some electrical stuff, like the power was going on and off and all this stuff, and they called for a mayday. I don't know why they didn't close that bridge.
They shut the bridge off. There was actually
workers on there,
a big truck that actually like got off of the bridge like right before the impact. Yeah, barely in time. There were people still on the bridge, but it wasn't nearly as much as it would have been had they not called that mayday.
But I'm saying they should have, those workers, because it was some lady, she already came and spoke out about her husband. They were actually doing construction on the bridge and they were taking a break. I don't know why they were still on that bridge.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know why them people were still on that bridge. To me, I think that's crazy. Like, to me, the last few cars that barely didn't make it or something, to me, that's more realistic. Like, I totally get it. But them people that were just on the bridge, just dry, sitting there on their lunch break from construction, I was like, that is so freaking sad. Like, it's just so sad. And then, like, I know we can't take nothing serious as a freaking time right now, so everybody wants to make a joke about like, oh, somebody Shein stuff is stuck in the middle, but I'm like, y'all are so freaking insensitive to like people that lost their lives and stuff.
This ain't even nothing to joke about.
Yeah, it's not the time for that. And I don't know how true it is, but they saying the people that's on the boat that's actually working the boat is still stuck on the boat.
Last time I seen, they said they still had 6 bodies that they haven't recovered.
That's so. It's so sad. It's so sad.
What I'm more curious about is how a cargo ship that huge has the ability to divert its course, because it was off its original course. That bridge is as big as it is. It's not big enough for you to just be trying to go up under it with all that cargo. That could not have been the place that boat was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's just it's so sad. There's
a lot of questions I have like that too. Like, how did it get?
You know, exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if it was right there, who was manning the ship that was supposed to be, you know, piloting that boat?
What was going on the ship before all this happened?
Yeah, such.
Just brings up a whole lot of questions. But you know what I mean? RIP to those people. It's a tragic situation. But the bigger question is, you know, that bridge has been around for a long time. You know what I mean? It's like, how long is it actually going to take them to rebuild it?
That's what it's so crazy. The same day, like maybe hours after the news broke, that's all this one reporter was talking about. And the guy he was interviewing or whatever, he was just like, that's so insensitive. You talking about how long is it going to take but this is before they even knew like anything. He was talking about, man, it's going to take forever for them to rebuild this bridge. I take this bridge to go to work every day or something. I'm just like, it's going to take probably 10, 15 years for them to rebuild it. I don't even think they should rebuild it.
I think they should rebuild it just because it's a lot of industrial money that goes into it, both for probably a lot of businesses and for the city. You know what I mean? It cuts off a lot of stuff. Like, imagine, like, you dipped off to your little sneaky link house, and then the bridge collapses, and now you got to call your baby mama like, hey, baby, the bridge is down. I'm stuck over here. I got to go to my T. Jones house or some shit. You know what I mean? Now, your job is over there. You see what I'm saying? Now you stuck out. You see what I'm saying? So you got to find you different employment and all type of shit.
I wonder what the alternate routes look like.
It's an alternate route. Oh, they probably tore the fuck up. They probably all the way
traffic backed up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate situation.
Prayers to all those involved. We definitely have to talk about that at the top.
Hey, it's your girl Brene Diane. You ain't doing nothing, so go do the most and go like, subscribe, follow our page. Our Instagram is at You Doing the Most, and our YouTube is at Cinnamon J, Jaye. Not like J, like the letter J. You know what I'm saying? Go follow, subscribe, like, interact, talk to us. See you soon.
But now we're gonna do some little reversage. Instead of doing the advice at the end, we're gonna do the advice at the top.
Okay. So I don't know who sent this because they sent it to me from a page with no followers. So, but it's okay because I appreciate some advice. And they normally they send it to Cinnamon, but they sent it to me this time. So
that's good. Remember, send your advice to Brunel Plan.
If you got advice or voicemails, you can send them to us at ayoudoingthemost@gmail.com.
I've been getting out everybody. I'll be like.
No, you definitely can send us to any of the three.
Okay. Hey, ladies. I started watching after seeing you guys on the Joe Budden podcast. And I hope you guys become the new Bridget and Mandy. I literally just found out who these people are. So that's what I'm just reading.
And pause. We don't want to become the new Bridget and Mandy because Bridget and Mandy are not together and their podcast is over. So no, we don't want to be the new Bridget and Mandy.
Hell no.
No.
Well, Cinnamon said it because I
appreciate the soft compliment.
Right. But no.
I followed your personal Instagrams and decided to shoot Brene a message. I need some serious advice. My husband recently proposed to me. We've been together for 6 years. I've been with him through every single season. So I'm extremely excited and blessed to be with him. He's truly my best friend. We have now a disagreement. I don't believe in prenuptial agreements. The prenup doesn't benefit me in any way, and I don't understand. I've never been the type to ask for money or depend on him. I believe we're a team, and I trust him. Does he not trust me? I can't wait to hear what you have to say. I can't wait to see where y'all are in a year from now because you gained a fan for life.
Oh, that was sweet.
They said, side note, Cinnamon, I love the blonde. Are we ever bringing back Ginger?
I'll probably bring it back eventually, but I am feeling the blonde. Even though I'm not as blonde today, I'm gonna dye my hair tomorrow. But yeah, I like to play around.
Okay, so I want to hear your thoughts because in some previous episodes.
In some previous episodes, what? Well, it is a fly. It is not gonna hurt you. It still won't. It could be 3 times bigger. It won't do nothing.
That would be creepy.
I would die if I seen a fly 3 times bigger than that.
Okay.
The recording would have to go to a halt. It was so close to my head, I heard it buzzing.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I want to hear your thoughts because in previous episodes, and even when we went on Flip Show, you talked about all the things you bring to a marriage, like financially, without anybody. So I want to know, before I answer, what are your thoughts on prenups?
I'm having a prenup. It's just flat out. But to me, I just feel like that conversation, they should have had that
way before.
5 years ago.
While you were dating.
Yeah, maybe 5 years ago. I think it's kind of the wrong time to have.
I wish she put the age, because
to me, it doesn't matter the age. Yeah. I just feel like that conversation should maybe year 1. But I think 6 years into something, even if they met at 20 and now she's 26, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that conversation should have happened a long time ago. But me personally, I'm for sure getting a prenup. It's always been a thing, even before I've have everything that I have, just because I think about my parents. And nobody ever wants to think about death or talk about death, but eventually all of our time is going to come. Both of my parents together have an extensive amount of shit.
Right.
Somebody has to inherit it. I know my dad has 6 kids, but I'm going to inherit something. Yeah. My parents both have real estate. They both have businesses. They both have like shit that I don't think that whoever I end up marrying just gets to fucking just reap the benefits of what my parents worked hard for.
Right.
So yeah, I absolutely believe in prenups. And as far as like we've been through ups and downs, and I mean, I've been here through it all. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, I wish they would have set their age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wish they would have set their age. But what you think about prenups?
I actually don't disagree with them, because I feel like whatever you work hard for before the marriage, that should always remain yours.
For sure.
Like, not to say, we get married, that doesn't become a part of you, but I just feel like prenups are important, because someone's going in it with the purest intention. Yeah.
I just feel like you said, let's just say we got married today, you don't just reap the benefits of my house and everything else that I had before we met, or none of that stuff. Now, let's just say we build a business together and all this stuff, and it don't work out. Yeah, we can split it in the middle.
We can do that, or be still be business partners, or however would work best for us. But anything that was yours before before all this, it should still remain yours.
Yeah, I do. I mean, to me, I just feel like they never said there was a girl or a guy, huh? Mm-mm. Okay, I think maybe it may be a girl.
It did say husband.
Okay, so then I'm just assuming it's a girl. She probably married somebody that got some big money. She married somebody that got some big money, I think. That's the only time I be hearing people say like, oh, I don't know about a prenup or something like that. Yeah. Because to me, I just feel like, what the fuck, why not?
Yeah.
I think prenups are a very interesting conversation, because it just depends on like what did you bring to the relationship at the same time? You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't mind a prenup. I actually would want one, because before we was in this relationship, I was in my groove, you was in your groove. I don't want nothing that you had going on before we decided to, get married or whatnot, to belong to me. I don't want nothing that I had and that I worked hard for to belong to you. But anything that we came together and we did together, you see what I'm saying? Of course, we can split that down the middle, because that's how it's supposed to work, you see what I'm saying? But of course, you would feel some type of way if... My God, that is funny. Of course, you would feel some type of way if. Of course, you would feel some type of way if the person in the relationship has more assets than you, And if y'all was to break up after being married, you was to be left with going back to the life that you had before because you didn't necessarily build anything. You see what I'm saying? It goes the same way as vice versa, as if you had your own business, the man had the money to help provide you in your business, but this is still your business. You understand what I'm saying? So if y'all get divorced, you know, have that prenup in line to protect your business. Yes, he helps you and you can break him off a little bread, but that don't mean he gets a piece of your business. Just like you don't get none of his assets if you didn't have anything to bring to the table. It's just kind of like, there has to be balance.
I feel like in this scenario, like maybe he was like the lowest part at like maybe a team. Now he's like a top executive now or something. And because she said they've been together through the seasons, so maybe she meant like the broke season.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you feel like if you with somebody when they broke and then y'all get married, now he up, but he up, so you up. You see what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's necessary for him to break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar?
To me, it just depends on what I did throughout. Like if I helped you grow your business, then I'm not saying I need a piece of the Kit Kat bar, but I do think that maybe you
should
can
offer a bite.
Yeah, you should offer a bite, and you should, or put me on salary.
Put you on salary. Yeah.
Put me on salary, especially if I'm doing like a lot. Like I have a friend right now who I'm helping do a lot with their business. Like, and not that he is not already successful or nothing like that, but and it's not that I know he gonna make sure I'm straight, but he's just that kind of person. But if he didn't, I would kind of like look at him like, nigga, I helped you do X, Y, and Z. But I mean, I guess to me, that's also why I just be feeling like a lot of times people need to say what their intentions is in the moment or whatever it look like. Just don't, because a lot of times I think, especially females, we get this whole, oh, I know he gonna be somebody, or they already in their mind knowing, because it only be up after when you hit the ground so low and you see somebody that's like got potential. It's like we be feeling like, oh, we could build a nigga or all this other stuff. But also, I'm not dealing with nobody for, I don't know, the 6-year thing is kind of crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy for me. For me, it's kind of crazy because it's just like, okay, you was with him when he was broke.
They gotta be young. She gotta be like 26, 25.
But to me, even 26, 25, fuck it, I'll sign a prenup. It is what it is, because the thing is the prenup is only for if something go bad. The dream is not for shit to go bad. So whatever, I sign a prenup at 26, 20, 25, 26, especially if you up, fuck it. I'm gonna hold it down. Yeah, I'll hold it down.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for writing.
For sure. Thank you so much for writing. That was a really good one.
I hope we answered prenups or if something go bad. And if y'all been together through seasons, then maybe it won't go bad. Maybe y'all grow and be 100 years old together.
Send us an anonymous voicemail and let us know if the prenup went well or not.
Please.
And the prenup thing, to me, one more thing on the prenup thing. It can be outlined to still protect your ass. Yeah. Like, it can be, okay, whatever he came in with, blah, 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 whatever. However, if I have 1 kid, I get this. If I have 2 kids, I get this. Like, it can be outlined right.
Bro,
if you want to outline it,
it's so crazy because I was just about to ask you. I'm like, Simmons, what does a prenup even look like?
Oh, it can be as short or it can be as long. And it's so crazy. The only reason why I know this is because when I was engaged, that was my dad's first thing. That was my dad's first thing. He was like, you need to get a prenup. It also was right after I lost my grandfather and I inherited my house in LA, and there was just so much stuff that I had got. My uncle that passed away like a year before my grandfather literally didn't have any children. So I inherited all of his shit. His stuff wasn't like property and stuff like that. It was more like family stuff, like all of the photo albums, all of it is. It was just a bunch of stuff. Right. And then the very next year later, I inherited a lot of my grandfather's stuff. So the very next year later, I got engaged. And my dad was just like, you need to get a prenup. But within the prenup, it was just writing down all your assets, saying who should get, what should be distributed where. But it can also be future stuff. So if you have children.
Kind of like a will too?
Basically, yeah. Like, if you have, once we have children, how much I should get if something happens to the kids. If you cheat on me, XXX, it should be this. Yeah. It's like an allowance plan, basically.
I think when people hear the word prenup, they just get like,
yeah. But it's been looked at so negatively.
Yeah, it is a horrible stigma on prenups.
Because the thing is it's you bring up a prenup when you talking about you so in love and I want to be with this person forever, and it's like bitch, shit don't work out. Yeah. But don't touch my shit, bitch. So it is kind of like goddamn, bitch, do you love me or do you not? Yeah. But still, it's like you still gotta protect yourself at the end of the day. Hell, you open up your restaurant, take the fuck off. Nigga, homeboy can't get none of Brene's kitchen.
You cheat on me. You ain't getting not a French fry.
You ain't thought of no motherfucking drink menu, nigga.
Not getting a crumb, okay?
So it's like really just protecting yourself at the end of the day. Really is really protecting both of y'all.
Yeah, I think maybe you should look into an outline that works for you too.
Yeah.
So good thing we got Cinnamon here.
And girl, don't think that you ain't finna come up, because just because he up don't mean you ain't gonna get up to where you need to be. Fuck looking at what he got. You need to be focused on, okay, that nigga up. If anything, and he your nigga, he gonna elevate you to be up on his level. So, girl, don't even think about it.
And if he not, you ain't marrying the right person.
Yeah, don't even think about it like that. Sign that prenup and marry your man at this point, y'all. Y'all damn near fucking married.
Get you a big old Kinsey white dress, okay?
Uh-oh.
Walk down that aisle.
In the state of Texas, y'all are already married.
Common law.
Nah, for shit show.
Okay. Let's talk about the Beyonce album.
Since
I know everybody's been waiting for this moment. Act 2. We got Act 2, y'all.
Okay. Can I start this out?
Yes, please.
Because, I would be lying if I said I wasn't the biggest Beyonce fan. Because when I really think about all her albums, the only ones I'm not very familiar with is Renaissance, which was a huge album. But I didn't listen to it because it just didn't seem like something I would like.
Okay. Well, you didn't listen to it at all, even just a quick listen?
I did a quick listen to Renaissance, and I was just like, this not my type. Okay. And the one she did, the joint album with Jay-Z.
Loved it. The Carters?
Yeah.
Loved it. Okay.
See, those are, but I didn't hate that album. It was just, those are my least favorite.
Understand.
So I come from a background of country music.
Okay.
My grandpa loves country music. When I was growing up, that's all, we would get in a car. He had a truck. My grandpa wore cowboy hats, cowboy boots. Like, I know Merle Haggard songs. I know Willie Nelson songs. I know a lot of
cowboy stuff.
Yes, I know a lot of country music. So listening to this album, I think it's not 100% country. It's still a Beyonce.
Well, she said that. She said this is not a country album. It's a Beyonce album.
And this album was so good to me. Okay. Because they said this was supposed to be Act 1.
I thought Renaissance was Act 1.
It was, but they said this was supposed to be Act 1.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And
I see what you're saying.
I'm just like thinking, I seen this tweet, and I agree with them 100%. When Jay-Z got up there and was talking about how Beyonce didn't win Album of the Year.
She gonna win it for this one.
If she don't win Album of the Year this time around, because she done took over the whole country top 25.
Did you listen to it on the way here?
I listened to it on the way here. I listened to it yesterday, the day before yesterday. She got this song with Post Malone, the song with Miley Cyrus. She got goddamn Dolly Parton and Willie Nelson to do features on her album.
She said, don't mess with her man.
She redid that Jolene song. I just feel like people just be hating on Beyonce at this point because y'all can't take away she's an amazing singer, an amazing entertainer. The only thing I feel like Beyonce can't do is act.
Okay. I loved Obsessed, but okay. I loved her in Obsessed.
For real? I thought she was
just okay.
Yeah. I don't think acting's her thing. And then like when Beyonce acts, I feel like I'm just watching Beyonce say some lines. Like she not acting like whoever she's supposed to be. I feel like this is Beyonce.
Okay.
Well, she did all right, and she did really good in the Verizon commercial for the Super Bowl.
What about the Temptations?
I love the Temptations.
Well, Fighting Temptations.
Yeah, I love Fighting Temptations.
She did good in We Are Dream Girls. Dream Girls.
Yeah. Okay. She just had some movies where I was like, this not her.
I love that movie.
I like that movie too. Okay, because Curtis, you were supposed to love me.
You were supposed to love me.
But I really enjoyed the album. Like, I played it from start to finish. It has really good transitions. I really like it a lot.
Okay.
I have some favorite songs.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay, Beyonce.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like
No, get your shit off. Because mine is going to be a very short synopsis. So keep going. Keep going.
I've never been to a Beyonce concert.
Never? Mm-mm. You know, that was my dad's thing. Every Mother's Day, he would give me tickets to a Beyonce show in the year.
I'm so jealous of these
like
parents.
The past 8 years.
They showing. I want to be a Cinnamon parent, and I want to be Cinnamon as a parent, because Cinnamon is so good to her son. Her parents done taught her financial literacy. They done showed her love, and they just going all out of their way, inheritance and all of the other stuff.
Yeah, you are a good representation of a 2-parent household.
Well, technically,
or parents that just co-parent.
Yeah, or just like
Bingo.
Say that. There you go. Know what I mean? Because
I got bonus parents too. I had a stepmama and a stepdad, so I am pretty 2-parent household for sure. My whole life, but my parents weren't together.
I got an angel stepfather and my dad's second wife. I promise you this. I will say it on camera. This lady was sent from hell to me.
She was sent from where?
Hell.
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 Double hockey sticks.
Oh.
All right. But my dad's current wife she's an angel. But that middle one, she made the growing up years terrible for me.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Got it.
She was awful to me. Now, my sisters and brothers' experiences with her might have been different.
Yeah.
But my experience with her was terrible.
Oh, that's a topic. We got to talk about that on the next. Okay, wait. Let me talk about the Beyonce album real quick, and then we're going to jump right back into that because it's so crazy.
We can talk about that last one next episode.
For sure. Okay, Beyonce album for me. Okay, well, first of all, I am 100% a part of the Beehive. Okay?
I know that's right.
Okay, so don't ever get it fucking twisted. However, my grandfather did not listen to country music. He did not listen to country music coming up, okay? And I did not like the album at all.
It's okay.
It was very hard to listen to. I loved the 2 songs that were already out. I love that. This ain't Texas. That's my shit. I love that song.
And you like 16
yes.
Ain't no way.
I like that little tune. But even those 2 songs, I would never listen to. Like, I would never get in my car and put that on ever. It had never hit any playlist of mine. It would never, ever, ever. She could keep the album. I mean, if she does a show, I will go just because I love like the whole I love dressing up like rodeo shit.
We're gonna go together, and I'm letting you know.
No, I'm gonna just go take a picture.
No, we're gonna go.
I just like theme shit, so I love
tried to buy her a ticket to a concert this week, and I was gonna surprise her, and just to find out she's not even a fan of the main artist.
Yeah, I won't even stay for her. Like, I'm probably still gonna go, but I'm not staying for that. Hell no, I'll be in there sleep.
I want this to be like a thing. We can like live vlog it.
No, but the Beyonce album, I didn't like it. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I also didn't like Renaissance either. But if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I think she does a great job as far as production go. But I mean, why not? Her budget is probably insane.
It's probably like $50 billion.
Exactly. So I think that overall, I think it was a great project for her. I thought that it was good for her to pivot and do something different. It's just a project that's not for me at all. But I really, really did enjoy like hearing her do something completely out of her norm. But I'll never play that.
I think it just shows the range she has as an artist, as an entertainer.
For sure.
People don't want to give her the credit, but there's only one artist that's doing the same numbers as her. Only one.
And that's Drake. Taylor Swift.
I was going to say Swift.
Swifties.
I was going to say
Taylor
Swift.
Definitely the Swifties.
Them Swifties don't play about Tay.
Yeah, for sure. So, But no, let's back up because you said something that I wanted to talk about.
My stepmother from hell?
No, not at all. No, because my stepmom was sent from heaven. She was amazing.
That's how I feel about my stepfather.
My stepdad too, he is everything. But no, you were saying that your siblings may have a different experience. No, your siblings have a different experience from you.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know, I might have put it in my notes and just overlooked it. But it's so crazy sometimes when I hear my siblings, because it's 6 of us. Mm-hmm. We all have the same dad.
Yeah.
And different. Some of us have different moms. Me and my older sister, we share the same mom. But sometimes, like when I hear my little sister talk about her experience with my dad versus my older brother talk about his experience with my dad, it's like
totally different.
Totally fucking different.
Yeah, that's how it was. So, Jazz, I'm shouting you out today.
I love Jazz.
Me and Jazz have 2 totally different experiences with our dad and stepmom, and I truly believe it's because my dad and mom don't like each other at all. At all. And
why your dad and your mom?
Yes.
So they can't be in the same. Well, they was in the same room.
They can be in the same room, but they're not gonna speak to each other.
Damn. Okay.
They don't like each other.
Okay.
Like just. And then at the time when my dad was married to his second wife, she didn't like my mom. They've exchanged words a few times.
Did your dad have kids with the second wife or no?
No.
Okay, good. Okay.
I have step siblings that I still talk to them to this day because I mean, to me, they still are my siblings.
Right. Yes.
But no, that he didn't have kids with her, and she was so mean, but. Me and Jazz are 2 totally different personality types too. So I was way more sensitive growing up, and I just felt like they were being mean all the time, and I couldn't talk to them, or I always felt like I was getting looked at or judged or something. With Jazz, like Jazz was like she's the personality hire. You know, I hate to say it like that, but like Jazz has an amazing personality. You went to school with her, so you know.
Yeah.
So
do you feel like your stepmom was moving a certain way because she thought maybe she was in competition with you and your dad?
I don't know. I don't think so, because when I was there growing up, I remember just vividly. When I was growing up, I just wanted her to like me. So I would like go out of my way to try to speak to her or to try to hang out with her.
Yeah.
I just wanted her to like me because it just seemed like when you a kid, you can tell when somebody don't like you, or you can tell when they like your sibling better. I remember one time me and Jazz was little, we got into a fight. We was fist fighting, okay? Like up and down that house. And instead of my dad and stepmom breaking it up, my stepmom was rooting for Jazz to win.
You joking?
No. And my dad was like, no.
Wait, y'all were like fighting in front of them?
Yes.
She didn't break y'all up?
No.
How old were y'all?
We was like 9.
Oh yeah, y'all too small to be like going at it and them not break it up. I'm thinking like you was about to say 16 or 17 or something where they probably couldn't get in between.
We was like 9 years old, and we was tussling in that living room, and she at the time was like rooting for her to like come up.
That's crazy.
And my dad was like, nah, like he rooting for me. So that's weird.
Yeah,
that's I have traumatic experiences. Like that's weird.
Yeah, that is so different. Like ooh, that will for sure leave something in your head. Like, what the fuck, this bitch? Like,
yes,
the fuck? I'm a kid.
I remember growing up. Like I was way heavy when I was a kid. I was heavy. I was overweight. Especially when it was time for me to go through like puberty and stuff. Oh my God, it was just bad, just fat, just a big old gumball. I was. But when Jazz went through puberty, she just was slim, snatch, okay? Brick house over there. Jazz looked the exact, I'm telling you, Jazz looked the exact same until she had a baby. And I promise you, once she get the baby stuff out, she gonna be right back brick house. And I was just the ball. And they would constantly remind me that especially my stepmom at the time, she would constantly remind me that I need to be slim like my stepsister or Jazz. To be like...
Yeah, I don't like that.
And it's just, those things made me have like a negative experience with them growing up.
Yeah, it'll definitely make you look at them different, but then it'll start questioning yourself. Like, dang, do I need to be slim? Dang, do I need to be...
I've had body issues since I was a kid. Like... it's really unhealthy. But like when I was growing up, I was like 13 in middle school. Y'all remember them shows like Extreme Makeover, but plastic surgery edition? Or it was like this one show where women would go and they wouldn't know what plastic surgery they was getting. The doctors would just do it and then they would just have a reveal.
Yes.
I was obsessed with those shows. I was obsessed with plastic surgery at a very young age.
Yeah, that is.
So when people be like, Renee, you this or that, like everything stems from something.
For sure.
So
you know, you said something I want to touch on before we go to the voicemail. You said that your parents don't talk. It's so crazy. A lot of times people, like, if they in a car with me or something, or if they around me and my baby daddy, like, people would swear, like, my son coaches just learned, he been playing with this team for almost 3 years now. They just learned that me and my child father is not together.
Oh, wow.
But it's not that we touchy and nothing like that, but it's just how we talk. Like, we're friends. Yeah, we're friends. But I also learned that with my dad and my mom. My dad and my mom broke up probably when I was maybe 2 or 3. I think we moved back to Toledo when I was 2 or 3 the first time. Yeah, but I've never heard my mom say anything bad about my dad. My dad is never, even to this day, I'm 33 years old. My dad has never said anything bad about my mom. He said one thing that wasn't bad. He just said, don't be like me. He said, be like your mom. He said, it may be boring, but be like your mom. But be like, because my dad is wild. He said, but be like your mom. But other than that, my dad has never said anything about my mom. And even just with the other parents that are involved, like my siblings' moms and all this stuff, their relationship to me, I guess, growing up looking at it is something I always was like, okay, well, I'm going to just have to mimic this because everybody gets along well. Yeah. Like my brother's mom, Linda, she gets along well with my stepmom, Gwen. Everybody is cool. Like at my sister's wedding, they sat at the same table. Oh, like good. Everybody is fucking cool. Like they all friends on Facebook, so they be messaging and stuff and talking on Facebook. I don't know how often they talk on the phone, but when we all get together, like I think the last time everybody was together was for my grandfather's funeral, and everybody was just like, it was just like a good like time, like celebration. But yeah, everybody was cool.
I think the only time, there's only been like maybe 2 times my dad talked to my mom. It was when my grandpa died. He talked to her, and I'm pretty sure he like gave his condolences and stuff, because when I was growing up, my grandpa was like the middleman between their conversations.
That is even that to me. I just think it's so crazy that they still don't even like to this day. Like
I think it was one time when Jazz got married, because my dad's current wife, I can tell she's like trying to build the bridge
the gap. Yeah, talk. For sure. Because
she'll talk to my mom and I know she's trying to like make it where it's not awkward for them to be in the same room to, celebrate me. I actually called my mom the other day about my dad. I'll tell you off camera what's been going on. And she was like, I could tell she wasn't being mean. Like she meant it when she was like, well, I hope things get better, So I know my mom's in a better spot. Now my dad, I'll talk to him and he'll start talking some noise, okay? But you met my dad. You know how he is.
He's crazy, like my dad. I love your dad. I love your mom too. That's why it's like, to me knowing them both separate, I don't think, in my mind, it's like I couldn't imagine them not talking. But I mean, shit, it'd be different when you a kid. I mean, when you have a relationship with somebody that you don't, then y'all basically bond together for life. Like that girl wrote that damn thing about that damn prenup shit. Y'all better be talking about what y'all want to do with y'all kids, because that kid shit is once forever. A kid is involved, marriages ain't, and I know that sound crazy as hell, but them kids is for life. Like I tell people all the time, I talk to my child's father more and more as he gets older. We didn't never, when he was a kid, it was never no shit, because I mean it wasn't nothing, but now it's nonstop. He's texting me over the weekend, calling me, oh, he doing this, oh, this going on, oh, we got to do this. Like it's nonstop as they get older.
Why do you think people get like that?
As far as what?
Like they have a child together and then can't communicate or be cordial or friends for the child.
I think they get like that because it's still feelings involved. 100%, I think it's still feelings involved, or somebody haven't really gave up what they want to give up, because I think like when both of y'all don't give a fuck, it's like, okay, our only common denominator is the child. Yeah. So the only thing we ever need to talk about is little man. Little man, cool, bet. Cool. Oh, he need this? Okay, well here go my half. Okay, this happened. Oh, I'll take care of it this month. Okay, you'll take care of it then. But other than that, other than that, it's no other reason. Yeah, to me, I think it's no other reason, but yeah.
And y'all got a fun kid.
Yeah,
like if I had a kid, I just hope I got a personality kid too.
Oh
like,
my God. I have to show you what he's texted me today as his ass is in school.
Because
even though it's Monday and a lot of people got this day off from the holiday after Easter, my kid had to go to school today, and this nigga is texting me like a Lego shoe. That's talking about, oh, I want this for my birthday. Get off your phone. Focus. School is in. Damn it. But I'm like, no, that shit a lot.
That's fine.
But no, let's get into the voice note.
Okay.
We got a voice note.
Y'all are gonna love this. We got time, right?
Yeah,
we got time.
Okay.
Make sure y'all send y'all voice notes to ayoudoingthemost@gmail.com or one of our respective inboxes or our phone numbers if you have that.
Y'all ready? You gonna recognize the voice as soon as I play it.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, how I put it on speaker?
Okay, so one time when I was doing the most was when I had found another girl's tacky lingerie in his dresser drawer, at the very bottom. That's when my stuff was going missing, and that, I went to go find it. Because why are you hiding my stuff? What's going on? So that's when I pulled it out. He gave me all these excuses. And, I just used my context clues, and I was just like, it might be this girl that, we work with, because she be popping up at the job, and I send her messages, and then I'm like, it has to be her, because this, I was looking at the style, the tackiness, the size, okay, it has to be her. So we had a work meeting the next day, perfect time, perfect place to do a confrontation. So I decide to show up at the work meeting, and then everyone was like, do not go in there. She's in there. And I was because no one knew what I was planning to do. I had that stuffed in my pocket. Okay. I was, it was confrontation time. So she was in the building. I pushed past them, and then I get the underwear, and in front of all of our coworkers and managers, I was like, okay, so I threw the underwear in her face, like, how long have you been, fucking my man? What's going on? And then she looks at the underwear, and she's, she scoffs and she laughs. Oh, she almost got dragged in front of her. But you know what? I didn't want to lose my job. I wasn't clocked in yet for the meeting, so me and her was going back and forth, and she was just like, well, he told me he was single. Like she really had looked like that she was she had one up me or something. Like she was better than me. And I was just like, girl, ain't nothing to be proud of. Oh my God. Anyways. So then someone who wasn't the manager was like, it's not the time and place, not the time and place. It is exactly the time and the place, because these two found it the time and place at my job. So, sneaking around. So it was definitely the time and the place. So, I mean, I don't think I was doing the most, but,
Oh, the fact that I was there when it happened, and to hear her tell her version, it's freaking hilarious.
That was hilarious.
That day
Please bleep out the
I'm gonna bleep out the
Yeah,
name.
bleep out her
I'm definitely doing it.
It's so crazy. I was gonna say it as soon as we start.
That is funny.
But oh my goodness, that whole day
10 out of 10
was a night to remember. That was great. That was great. Don't forget to keep sending us voice notes. Don't forget, that was great. Don't forget, y'all gotta top that one. She may be number one now.
I got one next week that might.
Okay, but don't forget y'all to subscribe. We are back on Apple Podcasts.
Oh yeah, man! Subscribe,
Yes.
follow.
We bike.
Run them plays up.
Yeah, run everything up. Subscribe,
Download.
download, share. I am at Cinnamon. Oh, don't forget to follow the podcast at A You Doing the Most. I'm at Cinnamon J.
I'm at Renee Diane.
And this is Remy the Brain, huh?
And we out this bitch.
We is out this thing. Adios.